Guys, the Book of Leo is a TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles related fan project that is starring Leonardo. It will also have other TMNT characters within it as well. Now, this is a fan film project, a short film, maybe even, that I've been working on for a good little bit that I announced in January. Was it that long ago? I think it was January. Again, Wi-Fi notification at the top. Any choppiness, can't do anything about that. So, I'm actually finally going to update you guys on this project today. Like, that's finally happening. Where do I even begin? I think I should start by letting you know that I trolled you. Yeah, I trolled you. None of it's true, none of it's real. The picture in the thumbnail isn't real. I'm gonna put it up on screen right now. This, I told you guys, the turtles were going through a bit of a redesign overhaul, just so I could push the shapes more, make it a little more dynamic, make the faces a little more expressive. And here's what it looked like, but I trolled you. Because no, Leo's not gonna be wearing blue in the Book of Leo. He's gonna be looking like this. He's gonna be wearing red. Why? Because at this portion in the timeline of my turtles, they're all wearing red. So I've been lying to you this entire time. There are no multicolored bandanas yet. As of right now, they're all wearing red, and I've never properly shown you guys outside of like maybe one video that I put it in there without acknowledging it. But yeah, that's what he's looking like now. So let's talk about it. Right now, a lot of it's unchanged from what you guys have seen previously. One of the biggest things that I have to get out of the way right now, guys, leave me alone. Not that you guys have been nagging me about it or anything or saying it in a negative light, but so many people have been like, wow, I can see how you pulled influence from this version of Turtles, and it really reminds me of Rise. Guys, I swear on everything, the whole glove and boot design that Rise Leo has, I did that in 2016. When I first announced my fan series in 2016, that's when that design dropped. Okay, the video is unlisted currently. If I ever have to prove myself, I will easily pull that video up and screenshot it to prove to you guys that I did it first. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not changing it just because some people think I pulled inspiration from Rise. Not that I have anything against Rise design choices and art style for the most part, but I just wanted to clear the air on that. But anyway, you can see probably the biggest change here is going to be seen in the head as well as the face. Also, let me turn the game audio down a little bit. It might be too loud. It might be overpowering my voice. Give me a second. That might be better. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so you might see the face and the head changed a little bit. So here's a cool fun fact. I really wanted to figure out ways to change the expressiveness of the turtles. I feel like I was doing a pretty good job with the original designs, but something about the head and the face, the way that they worked for me was a little too flat. And going back and rewatching the likes of 2003, and funny enough, some of you guys showing your rendition of my turtles have helped to push me realize that, yeah, I can tweak the designs a little bit and make it more dynamic, which I always wanted to do, but I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do it. Who knows, it might not look good. Then I watched 2003 and how they did the little brows on the bandana. And I'm like, you know what, I can push it and make it more cartoony and expressive, so I did that. Here's one of the biggest Easter eggs I have to say about the Leo design though. Look at my logo. Now look at the new head shape. Now look back at my logo. That's it. Little Easter egg. I don't know if any of you guys picked up on it. I thought it was kind of cool. Quick editor's note I forgot to mention. The simplistic design, the more simple one, yeah, that's probably more than likely what you're going to see in the actual show, just because doing the more complicated one is going to be a pain to animate. Like doing that for multiple frames, I'm sure you get what I mean. So that more detailed one would be for more like promotional stuff if I choose to do so. I don't know. But the more simple one's what you're probably going to see on the show. That's it. Not show. Fan film. Sorry. Book of Leo. Fan film, short film. But in terms of the actual project itself, the roadmap of it coming out, story details, things of that nature, I'm not going to tell you about the story. I'm not going to do that yet. But I will tell you kind of the layout in which it will be releasing, not a time frame of when it's coming out, but the roadmap in which it will be released. So it's not really looking like it's going to, I mean, what? Let me backtrack on that. It is looking like it's coming out this year, but it's not dropping as one singular video. I'm trying to break it up into 3 parts or chapters or however we're going to label it. And right now, chapter 1 is nearing completion. I'll say that much. Chapters 2 and 3 will be following after the fact, but right now, just look forward to chapter 1. All the lines have been recorded and edited and cleaned up. The animation is in the early stages, but right now it's not to the point to where it's like, oh, it's so early that it's not going to come out this year. It's just we're trying to ensure that it comes across in the most visually pleasing way that doesn't really sacrifice my health and my time, but also is more than serviceable to where it's pleasing to the eye, while also cutting those corners in order to make it as effective as possible for me, you know, not having a whole team working on it and things of that nature. So yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of what I wanted to let you guys know about. If you guys have your own questions, things that you wish that I brought up when it comes to updating you guys on this project, or things you want to see in it, if you want to know how to support it, all you have to do to support it really, hit the like button. That's it. Hit the like button on this video. Maybe a comment or 2 would help. But that's pretty much it. There is going to be something that I wanted to tack into the ending, which would be the credit sequence that'll showcase a bunch of people's fan art. I'm still looking into doing that for the ending of the project, but for you guys to submit all of that and get the rules and regulations of what's going to be allowed and where to send all of that, I'll probably do that in a later video, future update, whenever I decide to do so. But in terms of me yapping about this show and what's happening with it, or I guess this fan film, I should say, in the confines of Book of Leo exclusively, it's going smoothly, and I'm really happy with everything we've done so far. Proud of the cast for the amazing work that they put in to bring these characters to life. I'm excited to continue putting pen to paper. Quite literally, I have been putting pen to paper. Not that it's going to be fully animated on pen to paper, but there are some aspects of it that have helped out with the creation of the film on paper. That is completely irrelevant, but I just wanted to toss my 2 cents in on that front. Now I'm going on tangents, which probably means I need to stop. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like, leave your questions down below, which was kind of implied when I said leave a comment. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. I've been Geekily. You've been awesome. Cowabunga, dudes.